Hello Libras. Welcome to your April reading. I want to wish you all a great month, and let's get started with the first week. With the Three of Wands, I see you guys feeling very successful, feeling very confident about everything you've accomplished in your life. You're at a point in your life when you're thinking, okay, it's time for me to expand. It's time for me to embark in a new adventure. You have accomplished anything you can possibly could in your company, in your specific career, or in your city, or in your town, and now the moment has come for you to make a big change in your life. Some of you want to travel, you want to see the world, you want to experience different things, you want to bring some more flavor and color to your life, and get out of the monotony and the same routine over and over again. You're very passionate, you're dreaming, you have a lot of plans, but they're still in the beginning stages of just planning. I'm feeling for some of you, especially if you own your own personal business, you're you're planning about importing products, bringing products from faraway lands. You're planning about making a big investment. This is a huge investment. You're bringing a lot of product from another country, so you're really planning very carefully here. You're not really ready to make that step. You're planning for it, you're thinking about it, not ready yet. For some of you guys, I'm feeling you are in a long-distance relationship. And you're passionate, you're attracted to this person, you really like them, you think that this person can be the right person to have a future with and maybe build a really solid relationship, but being so far apart makes it too difficult for you to really connect and really bond with this person. Okay, even though you really like them, but you're not ready to sacrifice and move with them, or relocate and move to their country, or make that big leap of faith. You're still hesitant in this direction. For some of you, you might be offered to work abroad or to study abroad, and you're in the beginning stages of kind of talking to someone about it. You're excited, you're happy, you're enthusiastic, but you don't know yet. And in the second week, with the Fool card in reverse, I'm feeling that you're very hesitant to really jump and go for it. You're being very careful, you're analyzing anything, you're being very, very rational about this. You don't want to take too much of a risk. You're feeling like, okay, I'm giving too much of myself. For those of you who are in this long distance relationship, you're thinking, okay, there's something about this person that just doesn't convince me 100%. There's something there, something missing that doesn't give me that spark to just jump full head first in the relationship like the Fool would. So you're being very careful, you're being very, very cautious, you're looking at everything with a critical eye. You want to make sure that this person is truly who they say they are, and they're not lying to you, or they're not being deceitful. You're really looking at things in a very careful manner here. Also, what I'm seeing for you guys with the Fool card is that when it comes to you're also hesitant to get out of your comfort zone. So you want that desire is within you, but on the other end, that intuition it's telling you to be careful, not really go head first. See what's happening first. And I would tell you guys to ask for paperwork, ask for anything in writing, especially when it comes to those of you who are planning to go to another place and for work, for business, or even for studying. Make sure that the person is there, really truly who they say they are, and this is a valid offer. In the third week, with the Ten of Swords, I see that especially for those of you who have been feeling sick or unwell, or have been hospitalized, you will start to recover. You will start to feel much better. You will start to get your energy level back. I'm seeing that you guys do tend to worry yourself too much and have a lot of anxiety because you're constantly thinking about the future, you're constantly thinking about different things, and sometimes you just have to take things as they go and not overwhelm yourself. Always try to look at the positive side or the positive aspects of whatever is happening here, whatever is going on. And things are improving. You're starting to be more optimistic. You're starting to think to yourself, okay, well, what is the worst thing that can happen here? This person can be lying to me, and I will, if they're really truly lying, then I will find out that they're lying, so this relationship will end. It's not like I'm missing on anything, or it's not like anything bad is truly happening. I'm still safe. I'm still in my country. I'm still in my city. And you're starting to look at things in that perspective, because for some time before the third week, I'm feeling that a lot of you guys were overwhelming yourself so much with so many different thoughts and stressing yourself out to the point where you might have had trouble falling asleep, or just throughout the day just having this anxiety and feeling like, oh, why is this huge weight on your shoulders, like you can't really think straight and you're so overwhelmed. But this will improve. You are looking at the positive aspect of it, and you're looking forward. Okay. The Knight of Cups at the end in reverse, it's an indication of lies, of deceit. This person is after their interests. Okay, so some of you might find out that this person is doing the same thing that they're doing with you, they're doing to another person. So they might be liking your pictures and commenting on your pictures, or texting you, and they're commenting or texting or liking someone else's pictures as well. And there is a sense of disappointment there, but it's also going to make you feel relieved, because you're going to say, okay, so I was right. What I was feeling about this person was the truth. This person is not genuine. They're not truly so involved, and they're not so open-hearted and willing to have a relationship with you. I'm seeing that they might be kind of playing the same game with multiple people when trying to see, okay, which person is going to fully commit to them, and then they might decide to, okay, now I'm going to commit to you as well, but they're not really who they say they are. And I'm also seeing that this person is very moody. It's very difficult to understand. They can be very loving and caring one day, and then completely ghost you the next day, completely disappear. So difficult for you to kind of be able to understand what their intentions are, even though your intuition is on point. But especially if you're dealing with a person that has their rising sign or their sun sign in Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and you're dealing for anything regards business or paperwork or contracts or anything of that sort, make sure that you have records of all the conversations you're having with this person. Okay, make sure you're in a long distance relationship, so either you're going to talk on the phone or it's going to be by text or by email, but make sure you keep a record of everything, because this is the type of person that can offer you a deal today, and then tomorrow they can turn around and say, no, we're not doing that, I didn't really say that, this is what I offered, you're switching things around. So you can't really trust them, because they're so moody, they're so emotional, they're not really stable and loyal people. They're after their own interests. This person is after his own interests. So yeah, be careful in terms of that. It's not going to be a huge disappointment, I'm feeling, you guys. It's going to be more like, okay, now I was able to confirm what I already suspected. So yeah, for some, you might have thought about this person at least in the beginning as that prince or princess charming, when they were perfect and everything looked absolutely perfect with them, and you planned on traveling with them or planned to visit them or anything of that sort. But that intuition was really right, and now by the end of April, you get to see the true colors of this person. And from the Oracle of Your Soul's Lessons, the message is trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And this is a main message that a lot of you will learn through April. To follow your intuition, to follow your gut instinct, to let your heart decide what is the right thing for you. Okay, some of you guys might feel like, oh no, maybe I'm just being paranoid, maybe I'm just overthinking it, or maybe I'm stressing myself out too much. People are not always after trying to get me or trying to benefit from me in some sort of way. I shouldn't think that way. You might start to feel not confident within yourself. You might start to doubt yourself. But after the 4th week is going to be like, see, okay, I was right. Now I can trust my intuition. I can trust my inner voice, because I know that's never going to let me down. I'm still going to be able to make the right decision. So in a way, it's every person that comes into our life, they come for a reason, even if they're not really the best option, or we get to know this person and we get disappointed. But see, you gained something out of it. You gained a very huge important lesson that it's going to serve you in many different occasions in life. And from the oracle of your heart, the message is healing begins, and we have the symbol of the throat chakra with a deep blue color, indicating that to always speak from your heart. Okay, even if you get disappointed, even if this person lies to you, don't let resentment and anger and fester into your heart. Always speak from that healing energy. Always try to be the bigger person, and always try to have an open heart. Always focus on yourself. Always focus on feeling in peace and in harmony with yourself. And of course, as I said, you will start to feel better. Any of you guys who might have had any health issues or any health problems, you will start to heal, and you will start to feel better about yourself. So this is going to be an opportunity for you to really see things from a different perspective, really appreciate your intuition more, and appreciate your heart more, and really make the right decisions for yourself. And from the Oracle of Love, the message for you guys is, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Wow. Okay, so it's always true. Always try to follow your heart and your intuition, because your mind is just memory based on all your information you have gained through your eyes, through your ears, through your hearing, through communicating with different people throughout your life. It's just a repetition of all that information that you gained. But your heart is always going to lead you to what your soul's purpose is, what you're truly meant to do. Some of you might feel like, okay, I have accomplished this I have this particular job and I'm successful, but that's not what I truly wanted. I wanted to be a musician, or I wanted to work in the beauty industry, or I wanted to be an actor or an actress, or anything that has to do with your passion and what your soul wants. Okay, so I'm feeling for some of you guys are thinking about venturing into those waters, into the waters of what your desires are, what your hobbies are, but you're still a little scared to make that leap of faith, because you don't know how things will turn. Is it going to be successful or not? But even if you don't make any profit or any living out of it, try to do something that makes you happy. Okay, even if it's just for your own pleasure. If you like to paint and you might never sell your paintings, but it makes you feel good, just do so. You can always gift it to friends or other people. Just do it. Just release that creative flow and make sure you're working towards what your heart is telling you to do. Okay, because That's why the question is, if you could do anything, what would it be? So if money wasn't a problem, if making a living wasn't a problem, if you had all the money to take care of yourself or of your families, of your friends, of the families of your families, or like your generations of people, you can help everyone. That's absolutely not a problem. What would you do after all of that is done, and you're so comfortable that you never have to think about working or doing something for money? What would you do? Ask yourself that, and if you listen to your heart, that's exactly what your soul what your soul is supposed to be doing, or the gateway to your soul through that question. Okay, my friend, this is all the messages that I had for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and share it with other friends as well. It helps me a lot. Thank you again, and I see you next time. Bye-bye.